Minnesota School Board Association, and welcome to St. James High School in St. James, Minnesota, home of the Saints and partnered with TAHER Food Service, but most importantly, home of 600 plus amazing high school and middle school students. My name is Steve Chapin, and I am the middle and high school health teacher. About 6 years ago, I approached our district food service director, Abby Grove, with an idea to allow my 10th graders full reign to prepare, plan, serve, clean up, and work with her kitchen food service staff. With Abby's guidance, we begun our 10th grade chef program. A couple of basic ideas. Number one, allow students choice in their cafeteria foods. Number two, teach them how and why school food service works. Number three, allow them to work alongside highly professional food service workers. Number four, to understand everything from budgets to nutrients to serving and creating food for over 600 students at one time. And number five, to encourage creativity from both our students, but also our food service staff. With all of these ideas put together, we began our 10th grade chefs program. The foods behind me are some simple examples of some of the foods that our students have prepared. They have served, they've planned, they've worked together with our food service staff to create. So how do you pull off a program like this? Well, you need a few things. You need a slightly persistent teacher. You need a very receptive food service director. You need an admin team that's willing to say yes to some kind of crazy ideas. You need an amazingly supportive food service staff. And as I said before, you need some pretty amazing students. But I don't want you to just take this from me. I think it's really important that you hear it from the people around the program as well, from our students, from our principal, and from our food service director, Abby Grove. At the conclusion of this video, there will be some contact information. We strongly encourage you to reach out to us. We believe this program is replicatable. We believe with a little bit of work on your part, you can bring this program to your school. And we would love to share about it. If this year's Minnesota School Board Association conference was live, we'd be there with you. We'd be there prepping foods, we'd be sharing ideas, we'd be working side by side with TAHER Food Service to create an environment of really, really great food options that can be replicated in schools. So we look forward to hearing from you. We're excited about a program like this. We love the fact that it gives our students a voice in some of the things that happen in our school. And we are excited to share it with you. So please reach out to us. If there's any questions you have, my contact information will be at the conclusion of the video. So enjoy, and thanks again for having an interest. And thanks again to our students, our admin team, and our food service people. Take care, everyone.
Hi, my name is Jacob Runge. I'm a junior at St. James High School. Back in 10th grade, we got this amazing opportunity to work with our school lunch program and the TAHER food group to design and create our own meal for our lunch menu and get to serve it to the students. For our meal, we made tater tot hot dish, so it was really unique to get to work with the TAHER gals to really create our meal and to implement the different food groups into our meal. And then it was really interesting to go in before school, start making your meal, see all the work and preparation that goes into it, and getting to see the students' reactions. So it's a really unique opportunity, and I hope every student gets to experience that.
Hi, my name is Nick Bry, and I'm a senior here at St. James High School. And I had the amazing opportunity to go to Minneapolis with the TAHER group to attend a convention that consisted of a lot of young chefs. So the whole process began with some of our students at the high school coming up with ideas that we thought that we would want to see more on the school menu, and so we came up with pasole, and then we also came up with yogurt parfaits as well as waffles with homemade cream cheese frosting. And we brought that up to the cities, and we basically, it was a lot of explaining and a lot of baking. We would explain the process where we would have to go into the cafeteria sometimes as early as 6:30, 7 in the morning to start prepping, and we wouldn't get done until sometimes 3:30 in the afternoon. And all throughout that day, we would prepare the food, and we would pass out the food to students. So it was just a really fun experience.
Hi, my name is Tyler Chapin. I'm a senior at St. James High School. But when I was in 10th grade, I had the opportunity to cook a meal for the rest of St. James High School and learn what goes into what the lunch ladies do every day in partnership with TAHER Food Service. Um, it was a crazy cool experience, and I think that's the best way to put it, because I got to learn what actually went into the making of our food every day, and it also gave the students a voice, um, so they can do so it gives the students a voice for what they want to eat, and it gives the limits that they can eat at so it was a cool opportunity. Part of that, when we were in my sophomore year of high school, I had the opportunity to come up to the school board association um, conference or convention uh, and present this idea, and Taher pretty much it was an insane experience to do that. The partnership with Taher was amazing during that, and it was cool because we got to talk and present this idea to hundreds of different school board members and cook food for them. And we had little samples for everybody to use. So it was a really cool experience. And it just gave me a wider variety, wider outlook on what goes into the lunch program and what students don't see. What goes on behind the scenes in a cafeteria setting. Um, so that's about it. It was a amazing experience to both be able to cook for our high school students and be able to take this up to the school board convention and cook up there as well.
Hello, I'm Abby Grove, TAHER Food Service Director for St. James Public Schools. The 10th grade health project is by far my favorite because of the collaboration of all the many different people. Mr. Chapin came to me with this idea the first year to bring kids into the realm of school food service so that they could understand why we do what we do. We had no idea how it was going to work, if the staff was going to be receptive to the idea, and if the kids were going to get anything out of it. Let's just say it has evolved every year, and everyone in the school looks forward to the 10th grade health chef meals. Mr. Chapin and I work on a timeline and approximately when certain aspects of the program will happen, such as our TAHER dietitian Melanie Worth, who comes down to St. James and speaks with the kids. She goes over specific guidelines of the school nutrition program and why we have to serve the things we do. The kids' brainstorm ideas, and I'm there to bounce their ideas off of. This is so much fun because sometimes the kids come up with wonderful ideas like tamales, but then we have to figure out and get creative on how we can format that into school food service. Like, can your mom come and help? My all-time favorite part is having the kids actually in the kitchen. It's so fun to see a kitchen full of kids working alongside school nutrition staff. The most common thing we hear at break is, I can't believe there's so much work to do. We strive to serve home-cooked fresh meals, and the kids understand that more once they actually work in the kitchen. We have become more intertwined with the kids during this program, and they know us by name, and we get to check in with them on this lunch line, which is also a lot of fun. I absolutely love this project, but it would not be possible without the dedication of Mr. Chapin. He goes above and beyond to make this experience the best it can be, and I'm honored to work alongside him and the wonderful kids of St. James.
My name is TERESA TOBAR, and I'm a senior here at St. James High School. A few years ago, we had this opportunity to cook for our whole school with the lunch ladies, and it was fun. But also that year, a few classmates of mine, my teacher, and a few people from the TAHER group got this experience to go up to the cities. It was so much fun. I would totally go back to 10th grade just to do it. We cooked for hundreds of people, and it was just an amazing experience. And the fact that our school gave us the opportunity to do that was just, I loved it. I am so grateful for that experience, and I'm just glad that it gave some of us a special bond with the lunch ladies too. Because honestly, before that, I didn't really talk to them, but now we're cool, and I loved it.
Hello, my name is KARLA BECK, and I am the principal at St. James Middle Senior High School in St. James Public School District. I'm excited that MSBA has asked us to highlight our grade 10 chefs program through this video. Steve Chapin, our health instructor, created this program along with Abby Grove, who is our TAHER food service director, and it's the imagination and creativity and innovation of these two strong employees that we have that have created a project that has taught our Health 10 kids nutrition in a much deeper way than just something that might have happened in the classroom or doing assessments and quizzes and worksheets and maybe perhaps a different kind of project. But this puts these kids right into our food service, right into our kitchen. It starts with planning a meal that is nutritious, that will look good on a plate and is appealing to 520 kids. It's managing the budgetary guidelines and how much money you have per child to feed them in a day. It's working alongside our food service to develop new menu items and make sure that all the ingredients are on hand. It's our TAHER food service employees willing to bring these young children into their kitchen and teaching them health and safety guidelines. And these kids get there early. They have planned the meal, but they know that they have to get there early. They work all day. They do the prepping, they do the serving, they do the cleanup. And one of the great outcomes of this project is the respect that our sophomore students gain for our food service workers. It is a hard job. And the respect and relationships that are developed in just that one day per child reap a great benefit for our school. And that's been wonderful outcome for me to see. The other one is that we get some new menu items, and the kids are pretty innovative, and they figure out between nutrition and cost what kind of new menu items, and we have kept some of those on our monthly menus, so that's great. I want to thank Mr. Chapin and Mrs. Grove for their innovative work on this project. It can be replicated in your schools, and if you want information, reach out to them or to me, and we can get that for you. But you have to have that willing teacher, and you have to have that willing food service director and staff. So thanks to them. I really hope that your teachers and your employees are also doing some creative things. Best wishes to you. Thanks.